She didn't raise her voice. She didn't need to when the waitress denied her entry to the restroom. Mocking, refusing, humiliating. No one knew they were looking at the woman who owned the entire building. And when the black SUV rolled up and a man in a tailored suit stepped out, addressing her as Ms. Sinclair, the whole room shifted. This is the story of a woman they tried to belittle. Not knowing she held the power to end it all, the racist waitress refused a black woman the restroom. But this wasn't just anyone. Welcome, story lovers. Where are you watching from? Comment your city. It was an ordinary afternoon in Willow Heights. Upscale, polished, all gloss and glass. Boutique storefronts lined the streets. Valets waited by the curb. Ava Sinclair, mid-40s, walked with quiet confidence in a navy pantsuit. Unassuming, not flashy, just another woman on her lunch break, or so they thought. What they didn't know, Ava owned the tech empire behind half the district's security systems. She didn't wear her power on her sleeve. She preferred to watch how the world treated her when they thought she was nobody. After a discreet investor meeting, Ava stepped into a trendy cafe she'd never visited before. Inside, soft jazz played. Laptops glowed. She approached the counter. "Excuse me, may I use your restroom?" The waitress looked her up and down. "Restrooms are for paying customers only," she said flatly. Ava smiled politely. "I'll be dining in shortly." "You can wait," the woman said, folding her arms. The room shifted, barely, but noticeably. Some glanced up. Others pretended not to see. Ava stood still, calm. Behind her, a white couple walked in, also not yet seated. The same waitress welcomed them with warmth and pointed them straight to the restroom. They passed by Ava awkwardly. No one said a word. That silence was louder than the insult. Ava stepped back to the counter. "May I speak to the manager?" The waitress gave a dismissive laugh. "I'm the manager." She wasn't a younger staff member, clearly nervous, rushed over. "Is something wrong?" Before Ava could reply, the waitress cut in. "She's upset about our policy. I don't make the rules." Ava locked eyes with the young staffer. "Calm, direct. You might want to check your cameras, or better yet, ask your team who I am." The staffer blinked. The name clicked. Ava Sinclair. He'd seen that name in lease contracts, in ownership documents, but the waitress was still sneering. Ava pulled out her phone. "You're leasing this space from one of my companies. I wanted to see how people are treated when they think you don't matter." Then she tapped a contact. "Paul, pull the lease file on this cafe. Meet me here." Moments later, a black SUV pulled up. A tall man in a suit stepped out, carrying a folder. He entered and addressed her with a respectful nod. "Ms. Sinclair, the documents are ready. Shall we proceed?" Gasps. Whispers. Phones came out. The waitress went pale. "Wait. I didn't mean..." But Ava didn't flinch. She turned to her. "Calm. Steady. You were worried about who uses your restroom. Don't worry. You won't have to worry about anyone using it much longer." The cafe shut down a month later. Lease terminated. Reason: breach of conduct. Ava never made a public statement. She didn't need to. The story spread on its own. A quiet storm of justice. IT wasn't just about her. IT was about every person who's ever been humiliated behind a fake policy. And she kept doing it, walking into rooms unannounced, unnoticed, unknown, by